Week 5 is in the books, and it's time for the RUTS Power Rankings. Don't get mad. Get in the comments. Let's run through my top 10 teams in the NFL right now. Let's run it up. Number 10, I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos. If this team could be consistent, this team could be a top team in the league. And I don't mean just in the top 10, which is where I have them, but could be a top 5 or maybe even a top 3 team. Very talented on both sides of the ball. Number 9, I have as the Pittsburgh Steelers. Outside of the Seahawks game, the Steelers have looked good. Significant wins over Minnesota and New England, which are looked at as very good teams so far this year. Number 8, I have as the Green Bay Packers. Before the game versus the Cowboys, this team was a top 5 defense and could easily be a top 5 offense. Talent all over the field. We'll see what adjustments they've made after the bye. Number 7, I have is the Philadelphia Eagles. This team is so fraudulent. I can finally put them lower because of the loss, but this team has a lot of issues, and they've been able to overcome them. But I don't know how long that's going to last. Number 6, I have the Jacksonville Jaguars. Huge win over the Kansas City Chiefs. Trevor Lawrence looked good. This team, I mean, honestly, if Trevor Lawrence can be consistent, this team is kind of scary in the AFC. Number 5, I have as the San Francisco 49ers. It's been impressive, honestly, with this team, and I hate the 49ers, by the way. What this team has been able to do with the injuries they've had. They've stayed afloat and have continued to play well even with the injuries. So the 49ers are number 5. Number 4, I have as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Bucs have taken on that attitude, that feistiness of their quarterback, and will be a tough beat this year because they don't give up. As long as 6 is under center for them, they'll be a fighting team. Number 3, the Indianapolis Colts, the Cinderella story of the NFL so far this year. The Colts have looked unbelievable this year. Defensively, offensively, they're surprising everyone. Daniel Jones is surprising everyone. They're a fun team to watch so far this year. Before we get to number 2 and 1, go to 500level.com. My promo code was upgraded. We're looking at 30% off, people. 500level.com, RUTS 30. That's RUTS 30 for 30% off site-wide. Go live like a legend. Number 2, I have as the Detroit Lions. Honestly, this really is a 1A, 1B situation between 1 and 2. But the Lions, ever since week 1, have looked unstoppable again and are making everyone eat their words about the loss of their coordinators and how that was going to affect them. I think they figured it out, and they're literally clicking on all cylinders. And then the number 1 team, I know they lost this week to a division team. The Bills are the number 1 team. You know, even with the loss to the Patriots, as I said, I still view this team as the best in the league, mainly because of 17, Josh Allen. That's your running up the score power rankings for week 5. Drop your team in the comments. Tell me if they're too high. Tell me if they're too low. Or am I just right? And hit the follow, whether you agree with me or you disagree with me. We're running it up all season long. That was the power rankings for week 5. This is running up the score.